We're back with some more Madden 23 updates. Most of this video is going to contain the new big roster update for Madden 23, but before we get into that, there's some other news to talk about. If you checked out my video a couple days ago where we talked about the latest title update for the entire game, in that video, there was a bit of information about another fix that was going to be pushed out separately for franchise mode that was not a part of the title update. This separate fix that they were pushing out was supposed to help with the draft revert glitch in franchise mode, where it would keep resetting it or making you go backwards or freezing during the draft. Since that video, that fix has officially rolled out, and the Madden NFL Direct account on Twitter said this: draft revert update. This update went live earlier today with our server maintenance for all leagues. Currently, we are seeing positive results. If your league is still impacted, please reach out to us in this thread below so we can DM you to gather more information. And also let me know below if you are in a franchise mode. Did this help? Did this fix your franchise, or are you still one of the ones that are still having trouble? Hopefully most of them are fixed by now. I mean, it is mid-November, so it would kind of be nice if the game could actually work by now. They also did briefly mention right after the latest title update dropped that they are still monitoring some things for the upcoming update, because as we know, we're going to always get a big update every month, and they're looking into things like maybe finally addressing man coverage a little bit, some of the aggressive catches, and more. So there could be some more game balancing and gameplay tuning, which is always going to be needed with pretty much any game, especially a sports game. You have to try to balance the metas and try to address some of the things that are a little bit more overpowered than others so that the game can be fairly balanced. And I think at this point of the year, some of those things should have been done by now, but with there being so many glitches and bugs this year, as usual, it seems like they had to kind of address those things first, and now they're finally maybe getting around to some of the game balancing coming up soon. Now we're going to get into the big roster update for this week, but really quickly, let's hear a word from today's video sponsor. Sundays are for football and DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm partnering with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official betting partner of the NFL, to share an incredible offer with you all. All new customers sign up using code RayWeather and bet just $5 on any pregame moneyline wager, and you'll receive an additional $200 in free bets if your bet cashes. You heard that right. New customers bet just $5 on any football team to win this weekend, and you get an additional $200 in free bets if your bet hits. So here we are on DraftKings right now. I'm going to go ahead and do my money line bet. I'm going to take Denver at home over Las Vegas. They've been struggling a lot lately. I think Denver can take this one, so I'm going to put my $5 on that. And the thing I love about DraftKings Sportsbook is I never have to worry about any funny business when it comes time to taking my money out. I've been using them for a while now, and I've always been able to take my money out at any time with no problems. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code RayWeather and receive $200 in free bets if their bet hits after placing a $5 pregame football wager. That's promo code RayWeather only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Let's get into the roster update. So first, we're going to talk about the players who are moving up, and the first name is Tyreek Hill, going up +1 to a 98 overall, and he, to my knowledge, has never been a 99 overall. I believe he's been a 98 before, but I don't think he's ever officially gotten to the 99, and it's looking like it's gonna happen this year. The way he's been playing, he's probably gonna get to that point, and it feels like every year with Madden, they want to have a new 99 overall during the year. They want to have a new person kind of achieve that because it's a marketing thing. They make a big deal about it. And the last few years, I believe we've always had a player hit 99 overall during the season. And I believe this year, Tyreek Hill potentially is going to be that guy. We've got Fred Warner going up +1 to a 96 overall. We also have Justin Jefferson going up +1 to a 96. He had that crazy catch last week that rivals Odell's catch. That's just how good it was. And he's another player I feel like at some point he's going to reach 99 overall. I don't know if it's going to be this year. It potentially could happen if he keeps playing the way he is, but to go up 3 more overall points from now until the end of the year, gonna be kind of tough, especially when you consider that Cooper Kupp didn't even reach 99 overall, and he had, statistically, you know, you could argue the best receiving season of all time last year, or at worst, the second best receiving season. So he only went up to a 98, so I don't know if Jefferson's gonna go to a 99, but by next year, I just can't see him not making it there the way his career has been trending. We've got Quentin Nelson going up +1 to a 95 overall. Chris Jones going up +1 to a 94 overall. Dexter Lawrence been having a solid year. He's going up +1 to a 91 overall. CeeDee Lamb had maybe his best game of the year this past week, I believe. He's kind of been an up and down player both last year and this year in the ratings, but last week, one of his better games. He's going up +1 to a 86 overall. We've got Danielle Hunter, Derek Brown, and Grover Stewart all going up +1 to an 86 as well. CJ Gardner-Johnson getting even more interceptions last week. I believe he leads the league in picks. He might be tied for first, or he might be alone in first place. I can't remember, but he's just been really good for that Eagles defense. I'm mad my Saints traded him away. He's just been balling. He's going up +1 to an 85 overall. Colton Miller's also going up +1 to an 85. Christian Kirk having the best season of his career. It's proving to be a really good pickup for the Jags. He's going up +1 to an 84 overall. Nick Bolton, second year guy for the Chiefs, also going up +1 to an 84 overall. He's been really solid since being a rookie. Jordan Mailata is also going up +1 to an 84. We've got Patrick Peterson going up +2 to an 84 overall. He's having a really good bounce back year. The last year or two, he was starting to show his age, and that's just what happens, especially for a DB. When they get older, they start getting cooked a little bit more. It is what it is. He's one of the best corners of the last decade or two, but he just hadn't been playing that well. But this year, he's kind of bouncing back, and last week, he had one, maybe two interceptions. I know he had the one to seal the game, but he might have had two. He's just been balling. He's going up +2 to an 84 overall. Here's a guy a lot of people have been waiting for. He's finally getting a nice bump. Tua Tagovailoa going up +4 to an 84 overall. They're finally giving him his respect. He is one of the MVP candidates. I don't think he'll win it. I do think it's going to go to Mahomes unless, who knows? We still got a good amount of games left, but Tua's definitely in that conversation, and he's proven a lot of the doubters wrong right now. So they finally given him that +4 bump that he's really been deserving. He's still been rated way too low. Jordan Brooks is going up +1 to an 83 overall. Montez Sweat also going up +1 to an 83. The rookie Chris Olave going up +1 to an 82 overall. He's just been tearing it up. He's definitely going to be in that conversation for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Bradley Chubb goes up +1 to an 81 overall. And we got a bunch of other guys going up +1 to an 81 overall as well. We've got Dalton Schultz, Danico Autry, Devin White, Josh Sweat, and Trey Smith. We've got Jamal Williams going up +1 to an 80 overall. Christian Darrisaw going up +1 to a 79. And we got a bunch of other guys also going up +1 to a 79 overall. Elijah Mitchell, Jeff Okudah, Khalil Herbert, Robert Hunt, Taylor Decker, and Zay Jones. We've got another rookie, Drake London, going up +1 to a 78 overall. JC Horn starting to bounce back in his second year. He got hurt last year. He had a good game last week, going up +1 to a 78 overall. The rookie Trent McDuffie, another cornerback, also going up +1 to a 78. And we've got Cole Kmet, who's having his kind of breakout year, especially these past few games, really been a solid target for Justin Fields. He's going up +1 to a 77 overall. And speaking of Justin Fields, he's been putting together a string of good games, and he's starting to look like the guy he was drafted to be. He's going up +1 to a 76 overall. And I know a lot of people will say that he's still way too low, but I think he's just in a spot where he has to prove it a little bit more. He's strung together a few good games, and he's gone up because of that, but he's got a lot of other bad games, that came before that, and I think he just kind of has to put it together a little bit more. Obviously, his weapons haven't been the greatest either, so you can't put it all on him. His O-line's also been very iffy, to say the least, so he's starting to kind of put it together. If he keeps doing this, he'll definitely be in the 80s before the end of the year. Now let's talk about the guys that are going down, starting with Cooper Kupp, not having as good of a season as he did last year, of course, and I think he actually got injured, and he might be out for a while. I think he's going to IR, which sucks. He's going down 1 to a 97 overall. DeAndre Hopkins is going down 1 to a 95 overall. Josh Allen, for the second week in a row, is going down -1 to a 94 overall. He's just been having a few bad games, but I think he'll bounce back. We got Micah Parsons going down for the first time, maybe ever. I can't remember him ever going down before. He's just always only going up since being a rookie. But last week, he kind of just was, I don't want to say non-existent, but I just don't remember seeing him at all in that Packers game. That's the first time I can ever remember that while watching a Cowboys game since he's been on the team. He's down 1 to a 93 overall. Joel Bitonio is going down 1 to a 91 overall. Ryan Ramczyk's going down 1 to a 88 overall. Vita Vea is also going down 1 to a 88. Adrian Amos Amos is going down 1 to a 87 overall. Kenny Clark also going down 1 to a 87. Brandon Cooks is going down 1 to a 85 overall. DeForest Buckner also going down 1 to a 85. Elton Jenkins is going down 1 to a 84 overall. Gabe Davis is going down 1 to a 83 overall. Harrison Buckner is going down 1 to a 82 overall. We've got Jadeveon Clowney, Jalen Johnson, and TJ Edwards also going down 1 to a 82. Hunter Renfrow going down 1 to a 81 overall. L'Jarius Sneed also going down 1 to a 81. Andrew Norwell going down 1 to a 80 overall. We've also got Evan Ingram, Justin Reed, Kareem Jackson, Marcus Davenport, Robert Quinn also all going down 1 to a 80 overall. And here is a big one. Russell Wilson going down 1 to a 78 overall. When is the last time Russell Wilson has been in the 70s? It had to be his rookie year. I don't think he's ever been this low since maybe the first few games of his rookie year. That is crazy. He's obviously just not having a good year. I mean, the Broncos as a whole, the offense just not really clicking. And Russell Wilson, funny enough, is still an X-Factor player in Madden in the regular game because they still have not updated that yet, which I do believe that'll be updated with the upcoming title update. But the fact that he's a 78 overall with the X-Factor is kind of hilarious at this point. Now, if you missed out on the previous video where I went over the entire game update, make sure you check it out right here on the screen.